the equal opportunity ass kicker Ruby Raze against this woman, Vipress.
Vipress, an absolutely intense competitor. We talked about Cross being evil personified. Vipress is actually just evil. Yeah. No matter how you want to slice it or dice it.
Well, it can't go anywhere else but evil if you calling yourself Satan's daughter. But that is Vipress, and there she is, making her way to the Rogue Wrestling ring here at the 1720 warehouse. Very, very intimidating is Vipress.
Vipress is an absolute vision, but also quite terrifying. But if anyone can stand up to someone like Vipress, it's the equal opportunity ass kicker Ruby Raze.
Yeah, Vipress is relatively new to the pro wrestling scene here in Southern California, but again, it's almost like the jailhouse yard mentality. You find the biggest target and you take that person out and you become the ruler of the yard. And that's basically what Vipress is doing, trying to go after someone like Ruby Raze.
It's like laws of the jungle. You have to assert your dominance, right?
There you go. And Ruby Raze has been as dominant as any here in Southern California. She has set the standard for women's wrestling, not only in California, but almost the entire country. There's nobody more dominant than Ruby Raze when it comes to women's wrestling.
Ruby Raze, I like to use the term forged in the fires of the Santino Brothers dojo. She is Santino tough to a T.
There you go. Chicona is Ruby Raze making her right. Look at her. She is just staring down Vipress, stalking her like prey. Oh, there you go.
You can feel that intensity. There's something personal there.
Again, I just believe Vipress is trying to pick a fight with the biggest dog in the yard, and that is Ruby Raze. She is a crowd favorite here at the 1720 warehouse. She has wrestled all over the West Coast. She's also wrestled not just women, but men. Again, her nickname is the equal opportunity ass kicker. She will fight man, woman, child. She'll fight anybody.
I don't put it past you. Yeah, that's totally fair. She just wants to break it down, and she wants to brawl. And what better place to do it than here at 1720?
There's Tate Fletcher giving the mic to Isaac Hayes, giving the final official words of the match. Wow.
Quick out the gate is Vipress, an open palm strike.
Oh, and there's Ruby Raze grabbing the hair. Oh, kicks the leg, ducks the clothesline. Vipress moving with a lot of great speed, rolls, good evasion, kicks the leg of Ruby Raze. If you want to chop down a redwood like Ruby Raze, you got to go for the legs.
One chop at a time, Josh. One chop at a time.
And Vipress is doing really well, just keeping quick movements. There you go, quick movements and striking. I kind of like the moxie of Vipress.
Absolutely. I mean, she came out hot at the beginning of the match, and now I think it's a matter of evade, use momentum, and get the strikes in where you can.
And never give Ruby a chance to recover. Vipress has been on her from the get-go. Good kick to the face. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, barely a 2 count. But Vipress needs to continue just pouring it on to Ruby. Drop kick to the back of the head.
Separating the shoulders.
Cover 2. I don't know. Ruby might have underestimated Vipress a little bit here.
Raze staggering to her feet. Eats another kick from Vipress.
And Vipress just very deadly with those kicks. Oh. Got caught.
One false move. That's all it takes.
Capture suplex. Throws her over. Now looks like Ruby's taking control of the match. Vipress has got to figure out a way to get back on top of things here.
Vipress is hurting, but Ruby Raze almost looks just like mildly perturbed. Like a fly, like a gnat that keeps buzzing around you.
Well, that gnat just struck again. Ruby Raze caught up in the turnbuckle. Vipress trying to... Oh, Ruby holding on, trying to go for the roll-up. Oh, no,
Ruby,
sweetheart, that's not going to work.
Absolute powerhouse.
Flips her over.
And we were talking about the crowd being right up to the action here at Rogue Wrestling. And they knew well enough to make a hole for good old Vipress on the outside.
And now Vipress targeting the arm of Ruby, kicking it. That's actually a smart that's a smart strategy right there. Picking apart Ruby Raze, going for that shoulder, that arm. Now the The women brawling through the crowd here at the 1720 warehouse. Again, no barricades here. You gotta watch at your own risk. Kick to the back of the head. Ruby still standing.
And personal.
Caught. Oh! Face first on the apron of the ring. Don't say it.
But Vipress is just laid out at ringside. Oh,
Ruby unceremoniously rolling Vipress back into the ring. Vipress has got to figure out another strategy to try to take out Ruby. Otherwise, this match is going to end.
Vipress has got to just worry about getting vertical.
Kick to the ribs. Now it looks like Ruby is going to play with Vipress a little bit.
It's like a vulture circling its prey.
And again, these women not part of the Rogue tournament, the Grand Prix, so they can wrestle as long as they want, and this is the only match they're gonna go through. So Ruby can literally take all night if she wants to just dismantle Vipress.
I mean, Ruby can literally take Vipress's head off, which is what she basically just did with that line.
Vipress looks out on her feet. Ruby picks her up like it's nothing. Vipress wiggles away. Going for a choke. Smart move here. If you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Oh my gosh.
Vipress trying to choke the life out of Ruby. She's got her hooks in. She has a very nice rear naked choke going on. She's just got to hook that arm behind the head, but Ruby going down. You can see the pain on her face.
Ruby definitely faltering on.
Oh!
I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
Ruby backs Vipress into the turnbuckle, but Vipress is still holding on. Vipress actually looks like she's pulling for a chin lock, almost like a modified camel clutch. But now Isaac Hayes forcing the release. Oh no. Ruby's grabbed Vipress. Getting her in position.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! Throws her down.
I don't know how Vipress didn't just go through the ring.
Well, Vipress definitely rolled out of the ring, trying to catch her breath. Ruby trying to catch her breath. Ruby now going after Vipress. Oh, if there's a woman you do not want to scorn, that would be Ruby Raze, as she is now going to... She's going to show Vipress the other side of the 1720 warehouse here as they're making their way through the crowded 1720 warehouse. All the fans here in attendance, you can see they're having a great time. Don't forget, wrestling fans, to join us on our next Grand Prix tournament. Ruby causing the crowd to move. Vipress! Into the barricade. There is a barricade just on the other side.
Yeah. But, I mean, just Vipress being thrown like a battering ram. Oh, no.
Don't get up, Vipress. Oh, knee to the rib.
Nothing but the kitchen sink. Holy moly.
Ruby's not done, though. Ruby picking up Vipress. Vipress may be regretting picking a fight with Ruby Raze. Ruby.
Oh, my gosh.
Chopping the life out of Vipress.
Thunderous chop. Oh, Vipress catches it.
Vipress coming back. Holding on. Kick to the head. Vipress is perched up. Goes for the dive. Got part of it. Ruby does go down. Vipress making her way. She is getting the heck out of dodge.
Smart girl.
Trying to recover.
Ruby Raze left licking her wounds. Trying to get... Oh, here comes Vipress once more. Clubbing blow to the back. Has Ruby by the hair, trying to get this match back into the ring? Or
that's the only way you can win the match. Has to go into the ring. So Vipress throwing Ruby back. Vipress going up top to the second turnbuckle. Ruby still looks a little stunned. Goes up top again. No.
Oh, Ruby catches that cross-body attempt from Vipress.
With just one arm. As casual as ever. Oh, we've seen this before. Twisting brainbuster off the top. Cover. One. No. I believe Vipress did grab the rope.
Great awareness for as rocked and rattled as I'm sure her head was. She had enough instinct and wherewithal to go for that rope break.
Honestly, Kathy, I don't know if that was a smart move by Vipress, because that means she still has to fight this match.
This is true. She did prolong this match.
There is a kick. Catching Ruby in the ropes.
Okay.
There you go. Interesting submission there. Oh, wow. That might not have been a
strike to the midsection of Raze. Rolls her up. Oh, rolls through.
Flips her over. Boots to the chest. Vipress going for the pin. Vipress is trying to take a win here. 1, 2. Oh, barely kicked out.
This is like a David and Goliath story.
Vipress, with that look of concern, doesn't know what it will take to put Ruby down. But Ruby barely kicked out right there. I think Vipress still needs to just keep moving and hitting her.
Vipress is definitely doing a number on Raze, but Raze, I mean, if she plants herself, Vipress ain't moving her.
Whoa! Clothesline drops Vipress. Head of steam. Oh! Vipress rolls out of the way. Ruby caught up in the ropes. DDT! Wow! Plants her.
Oh, man. Vipress, can she capitalize?
She's got to hook the leg. Close the cover. 2, 3. Oh! Wow! Ruby probably just on auto mode.
Yeah.
Just kicked out when she heard the 2.
Vipress, look at the frustration, the aggravation on her face.
Kathy, Vipress has thrown everything and the kitchen sink at Ruby, but Ruby's still standing, or barely standing. You can see a little look of frustration on Vipress's face. There's another kick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, little trash talking from Vipress. Another kick.
Oh, the 2-finger salute.
Ruby Raze not going down. Another kick to the head. Nope, caught her this time. Scoops up.
Oh, this is not a place you want to be if you're Vipress position.
Dropped. Now Ruby setting up Vipress. Will we see it? Soul Eater!
Oh my God.
Cuts her in 2, 3, and there's the win. And the crowd here at the 1720 Warehouse erupts. What a match. You got to give Vipress a lot of credit. She gave her all to try to topple one of the most dominant competitors in professional wrestling. But Ruby Raze, with the Soul Eater, claims another soul here at Rogue Wrestling. There's your winner, Ruby Raze.
Josh, I think Vipress should be very proud of herself for just ending this match alive.
No doubt. Well, barely.
But you step in the ring with Ruby Raze, and I mean, you should probably take out an insurance policy. La Chingona stands, just wiping her feet. Just absolute disrespect.
Ruby Raze not impressed. And there is your winner, the equal opportunity ass kicker, Ruby Raze. What an amazing women's match here at Rogue Wrestling.
See again, Vipress, I mean, slowly trying to make her way to her knees, but at the end of the day, if she's able to walk out of this ring,
that's a win.
I'd say it's a job well done.
That's a win. Not the official win, but it's a win. And the fans here at the 1720 Warehouse showing their appreciation. Vipress showing a great performance. Yeah, definitely needs to count those ribs. She's probably got a few extra ones now.
Back to Tate Fletcher in the ring.
Tate Fletcher warming up the crowd here at the 1720 Warehouse, because you know what's coming next, Kathy. Our main event of the evening. Our very first three-way to crown the very first Rogue Tournament Grand Prix champion. And again, we have 3 of the top competitors in the entire world. We have PJ Black, we have Jeff Cobb, and of course, we have Killer Kross in a no disqualification match. Right there, Killer Kross, no DQ. Wow. I feel sorry actually for PJ and Cobb in this one.
I'm just shaking in my proverbial boots right now because this is an added element. This is, I think, where someone like Kross can really thrive. But I mean, I don't want to put any bets out on the line just yet. You can see our matchup right here, as Joshua was saying: PJ Black, Killer Cross, and Jeff Cobb. Who do you have?
Well, to be honest, again, the no DQ element really plays in the favor of Killer Cross. If there's anybody that's going to pick apart and really push his opponents, it's going to be Killer Cross. But as we mentioned before, watching all the opponents coming away from the match, which of those three walked away a little bit more whole than the other two?